Hey y'all, welcome back. My name's Amy. Welcome to my world of random and crazy. I'm doing a WIP parade. I may have put up a poll on my community tab and asked you all, would you want to see a full-on WIP parade, which I have no idea how many WIPs I have. So if a lot of WIPs, I'm going to start by saying this. If a lot of WIPs freak you out, please don't panic. Everything's fine. If a lot of full coverage freaks you out, also don't panic. Everything is fine. Last year I did Swiwi, which is Stitch What I Want When I Want, and this year I'm doing it again with a little bit of a twist, and I'm throwing in 2 WIP Go boards. So I'm doing one for projects, and I'm doing one that's just full coverage. So 2 numbers get called, but I will have 4 projects every month. So I'm hoping that will help encourage me to get back into making videos, because I miss hanging out with you guys. I miss sharing all the things, even if it's not a lot of progress. I was a stay-at-home mom for 9 years, and I started working at my kids' school last year. I celebrated my 1 year in August, and I'm now the admin assistant over there. So it does take a lot of time away, and with my kiddo also being in sports, Scarlett was in soccer last season, and they won the championship, which was fantastic. This season coming up is cheer. So a lot of our games are going to be on Saturdays, which is going to kind of stink, but it is what it is. So I'm going to show you everything that I pulled out 26 projects originally before we did the whole WIP Go thing, and decided, you know what, let's just make a WIP Go board out of it. We were talking about it in one of my Zoom meets with my Gidge people, and that's what we came up with. So 26 WIPs. One of them did not make it, but that's going to be the one that I kind of focus on kind of in between. So every project that's on my board is set for 5 days. So let's just get started, because there's a lot. I'm also going to leave this spot kind of empty right in this little area, so that my husband can flash up photos as needed. This is S'more, my cat. I'm sure if you've been around for a minute, you know that she's usually not in my videos. She's very shy. She's very quiet. There's your beautiful face. Hi, pretty girl. She's had some health issues. We found out she's stage 3 with kidney failure. So we're special diet and medication in her wet foods. And I have to give her an IV every 3 days to pump some saline into her. And hopefully it's going to help her pack on some weight, because she's only like 6.5 pounds. And she's only 6. So she's still a little babies to me anyway. Okay, let's get started. We'll ramble all about the life stuff way at the end, if you guys make it that far. Here we go. The first one, Magnificent Wizard. For those of you who've been around for a minute, you know the story behind this. For those of you who may be coming across me for the first time, welcome. I started this in 2008 thinking that I could stitch this for my son as a baby sampler, because I didn't want a typical baby sampler. I got 10 stitches into it and thought, this is way too tedious for me. Stitching is not my thing. I put it away, and then for some reason in 2018, I decided, let's give it a go. Let's try it again. So I did, and here's where we're at. So let me see if I can put this away. So I'll hold up the pictures where I can, and then if I don't have a picture, obviously the husband will put them up. This is where I am at now. It is a Gold's Dimensions kit, which means there is a ton of single-stranded, 2-stranded, 4-stranded type stitching. My stitches in this one are also in the opposite direction of the way that I stitched today, so it does also make it a little bit complicated. But I just need to finish the dragon, some of the clouds, and then it's on to the back stitch. And the back stitch, I think, will really finish this project off. So I'm super excited to have this on my board. I don't think I'll be able to finish it in the 5 days, because, again, if you know Gold Dimensions, back stitching could take a month in itself. So there's that. That's our starting point for that one. Super excited to get this one back on my board, though. I think I am ready to tackle it. Maybe not finish it, but tackle it. Okay, I'm going to start throwing stuff on the floor. Whoa! And the stack is falling over. That's okay. All right. This is Glendon Place, Sir Thomas. I bought the whole kit from my girl Bobbi over at Pumpkin Creek Primitives. She has an amazing store. Go check her out. Customer service on par. This is on 18 count Ada Baron Stitch Me. It was at the Winter Box 2021. And I started this on March 20th, 2021. Oh no, so the Winter Box must have been 2020. I mean, I guess that kind of answers my question. And yep. So March 20th, 2021 is when I started this. This is where we're at. He's so majestic. I love him. I'm not even a turkey person. Y'all, Floss Tube has turned me into someone I don't recognize. And it's okay. It's all good. I'm stitching all the things I never thought I would stitch. But it's okay. I'm going to try to zip this down low. I'm sorry. I'm going to pop off the screen here. Okay, Next one is also a Glendon Place. This is Poltergeist Pirates, also bought by my girl Bobbi. I love the fact that she just sells it all as a kit, so it makes it super easy. So there's that one. And in the move, I must have lost my tracker card or something, so I don't know what fabric it's on. I know it's a Be Stitch Me. I know it was a fabric of the month sometime last year. I just don't know when. And there I am, starting in the middle with the sails. Absolutely love this. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I scared myself. I was like, are those supposed to be going upward? Because I feel like this is the top. Anyways. So that'll get some beautiful stitches on it. Again, not a pirate person, but here I am with the pirate project. Who knew? This one, this bag's got 3 projects in it. This one is, oh yeah, I can't tell you when I started that one, just kidding. This one is called Halloween Magic. It's by Franny Ritter Designs. It was in the Halloween 2016 Just Cross Stitch. Hopefully the husband's putting up pictures as I'm talking. It's on 18 count Ada Raven. It was from a Halloween Be Stitch Me box. And I started this March 15th, 2021. And I still have the frame. So 5 days on that. Hopefully it will get me a decent amount of progress. And I'll shove those all in at the same time. This is Stranger Things by Clouds Factory. And I'm stitching this on 28 count Lugana Maelstrom by Chronic Alchemy. I started this on December 28th, 2021. And there's where I'm at. A lot of my projects did not see a lot of progress in 2022, and that's okay. This is Game of Thrones House Banners, also by Clouds Factory, on 28 count Lugana Glacier. It was in the Winter Box 2021, and I started this on December 29th of 2021. And here's where we are. I'm hoping to at least get that first banner done. It's kind of my game plan there. And I'm sorry I'm like super off like to the side, but I want to make sure the husband has enough space to put up all the pictures and good stuff. Okay, shove all those guys in there, zip that up, toss that down. Next is also a Clouds Factory. Seem to go through like kicks. This is Epic Storybook Princesses, and it's on 18 count Ada called Night Sky by Be Stitch Me. And I started this with Izzy and Bobbi. And I started this on Izzy's birthday, which was her one and only start for 2021, and it was on July 13th. And I'm hoping to just finish the castle, y'all. If I could just finish the castle, that'd be great. I'm also planning for the swirls on the outside to use Mo Sales. Let me see if I can figure out the name. Oh, that's Night Sky. Mombasa, I'm guessing. There we go. That's a little more true. So that's what I'm going to use for the swirls on the frame on the outer part. Maybe I'll get to stitch on some of that this year if I make it that far. We'll see. We'll see. No pressure. Next one is also by Clouds Factory. This is the Giant Harry Potter. Yoink. That's where we're at. I'm doing this on Nexus 46 count linen. It's okay. It's a little hard. It's a little hard because the holes are very small compared to what I'm used to, but I can do it. And there's my itty bitty little start. I can't remember her name. Scarlett would know it. But yeah, Gigantic Harry Potter Clouds Factory. Love it. And I think the tracker for this one is with the Poltergeist one because I think I started them roughly at the same time and it was just before we moved. So I can't tell you when I started that one either. This one is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I started the, okay, let me rephrase. I was going to start this with my friend Christy. And what happened was is her pattern, I think, got lost in the mail or something had happened. And she didn't get it in time for us to start on our scheduled day. So I started it on November 20th, 2021. And I started it on 28 count Monaco by Ascana. Okay, side note. I'm super good at brutalizing names, just so you know. Ascana's fabric. I didn't like the way it was stitching up. I was trying to do over one and I just was not a fan. So I switched it to Be Stitch Me 32 count Lugana and it's called Space Rock and it was in the Space Box of 2022. And my restart was on October 3rd, 2022. And this is where I've gotten so far. This pattern does not leave me a lot of room for border with this fabric, but I just loved this fabric and I knew I wanted it to work. So I can make it fit, but I think I left myself 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch for a border all the way around, something like that. But I love the way this is stitching up this time around. And Christy's just about done with hers. It's okay. She started after me. Still kicking my tail feathers. It's okay. If you ever want to do a stitch with me and feeling like, or not a stitch with me, but a stitch along and feel great about your progress, start one with me. You'll always finish before me. Right, S'more? Okay, there's that one. This one is called Autumn Quakers. This was gifted to me by my friend Christy. And this is Rosewood Manor by Karen Kluba. Again, was never a Quaker person. Absolutely love this one. The colors in it are just fascinating. Love them. I am stitching this with the Valdani flosses because it, again, was gifted to me. Shove this back in here. And I started this on December 12th, 2021. This is on Picture This Plus Doubloon. Never stitched on there. I don't think I've stitched on it. No, I think that's a lie. I think I've stitched on Picture This Plus before, but I've never had doubloon. It's beautiful. And that's where I'm at. So again, with these all being on my WIP board, they will all see progress this year. Okay, this is Pandemic by Long Dog Sampler. I'm stitching this on 22 count Phoenix with Evil Queen Silk by Stitch Me. The silk and the fabric are both by Stitch Me. And I started this on January 3rd, 2021. Let's see if I can make sure I show you the right way. There we go. So the fabric is Phoenix, the floss is Evil Queen. And a friend of mine said, you know, you should download it just in case you want to do it for later reasons, when they were giving it away for free in 2020. And I thought, it's not really my style. That's going to be my catchphrase. It wasn't really my style. I love this pattern. I absolutely love it. I love the way it's coming together. And the reason why I started it was because I bought the Phoenix. Actually, I think I originally got it in a fabric of the month. And I showed it to the husband and I said, what if I did purple with it? Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to make it wild. And he's like, well, it works out great because those are the colors of our basketball team, Phoenix Suns. So there's that. Not sure if my husband had to cover what I was showing you, but that's okay. Trying to give it enough time so you can put up a picture. Next one is also Long Dog Sampler. This is Templar Prophecy. This is on Oksana's Fabric 28 Monaco, stitched with Mosale's Yurkos. The fabric was gifted to me. I absolutely love this. Don't fall over. And here we are. I love the way that's coming out. We used to go to the Renaissance Fair every year for my sister-in-law's birthday. So this just reminds me of that time. And I'm doing it over one. So it's only going to take up half my fabric, which is super cool. Maybe. Okay, listen. This fabric's like, it feels like it's just thicker. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe if you've stitched on Monaco, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I've never had Monaco until a friend of mine gifted me some. And I like it. It's just thick. Yo, don't zip up the fabric. Okay, there we go. Did I tell you when I started that? I hope I did. I feel like I did. I did not. I started that on August 12th, 2021. Okay. On to the next one. This is Mighty Samurai. I'm going to have the husband put up a picture. This is Gold Dimensions. This was gifted to me by a friend in Australia. This is on 18 count Ada B Stitch Me, but I don't know what it's called. I lost the tag before I wrote it down. And I don't know where my tracker went, so I started a new one. So it was unknown start day in 2021-ish, I think. Pretty sure it was 2021. And there's my massive start. I always start in the middle and then work my way down, and then I come back to the middle and work my way up. So, absolutely love him. He was on my wish list for the longest time. So, super grateful. And this one is Let Freedom Ring. So this is the one that didn't actually make it onto the WIP board, but it's still project number 26, and I am planning to stitch this in between at some point all of the called WIPs. So there's this one. This is the one that I was having the fiasco with the colored floss. I'm just going to leave it. I like it the way it is. This is from Leela Studio Designs. It's on 32 count Lugana Honey by Stitch Me. I ordered this from Pumpkin Creek Primitives. I love her. And I switched the Calico Kitty Classic Colors, which is what I purchased for the house, to Pioneer Red by Victorian Motto. I started this on July 3rd, 2021. Actually, let me set this in the bag so I don't lose it. Because obviously I'm really good at losing stuff. I almost said another word, but that's okay. And here's where I'm at. So again, not much change. I don't know if you can see like the white fence in there, but it's there, I promise. It's definitely more visible in person. So I'm excited to get some progress on this one. Now that I've gotten over that hump of do I or don't I with the floss, I'm good. I'm sorry, S'more, I'm all up in your way. Okay, this is Blossom by Nora Corbett. I don't know what it is about her, but when I saw her, she just called out to me. I absolutely love her. I started her on 32 count linen periwinkle by Stitch Me. It was fabric of the month in January of 2022, and it was a Mother's Day start, so it was May 8th, 2022, and I worked on it for quite a few days. I don't know if you can see all my little boxes that are checked off. S'more's over here trying to figure out if does she jump the hurdle of bags or does she just stay where she's at. And here's where I am. As you can see, it's rolling up on its side. That's because I was stitching it in hand. I actually really like stitching these in hand. I don't know why, but I think she turned out beautiful so far. And I actually started some of the beading. I don't know if you can see the little white beads that are filling up and my invisible thread that's hanging down. And there goes my bag. That's fantastic. So, lots of good progress on her. I'd like to see more of that dress get done. Please hold. Dropped all the things. Don't want to be losing beads. And invisible thread needs to get back in the bag. Zipper got stuck. Okay. Next one is Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. Absolutely love this one. Did I tell you when I started the other one? Well, crap. I was trying to do this to where I didn't have to unzip a lot of stuff, but oh yeah, I did. Mother's Day. Okay, this is Lady of the Flag. Very well known, very well loved. And this is on 30 count linen, We the People by Primitive Hair. And I started this on July 4th, 2021. And I have not worked on her pretty much since then, unfortunately. This is where she's at. I love this fabric. I will go ahead and show you, if I can, all the way back here. So it's the We the People. And that is where I'm at. I'm almost done with the bottom of her. Almost. Minus, of course, like the beading and stuff. But I will wait to do that until the end. Okay. I'm struggle bussing a little more than I thought I would. I was trying to make this all nice and easy because, like I said, I have a boatload of projects. I wanted to take 10 hours. This is Princess Eliana. Absolutely love her. I'm so excited I put her on the board so that way I can see progress because I'm sad that I have not worked on her as much as I would love to because she's like my favorite. This is on 32 count linen Ocean Blue by Stitch Me. And yeah, still pitiful. I still don't know which way it goes. I'm not going to flip it to figure it out, but it's on 32 count linen Ocean. And this was my first attempt into linen. So I think that might have been what scared me off. But now that I'm used to it, I think I am good to go. I hope. Either way, it's getting 5 days. She's going to figure out orientation of some fashion. Because I don't like pulling her out not knowing which way she goes. Are you keeping all my project bags safe? Stop licking them. They don't need kisses. They don't need kisses. Thank you, though. Did I have a start date for that one? Shoot. You guys, I'm epically failing. This was November 25th, 2021. If you'll notice, a lot of my starts were in 2021, and that's because in 2020 I did no new starts. So 2021, I panicked and I started everything. Wow. That was a ninja catch. This is also Mirabilia. This is Miss Dancing Flower. I started this, I didn't start this one with my friend Gabby. She wanted to start her first Mirabilia, and so, was it her first? I don't remember. She wanted to start a Mirabilia, so I started one with her. This is the one I chose. This is on 32 count Lugana Rainbow by Stitch Me, and yep, started for Gabby's birthday. It was on April 15th, 2021. think I might have been a day or two late, but that's okay. This is where I'm at. And I love this fabric. Let me just show you. So pink to orange to yellow to greenish blue, purple. Love it. So I worked on that one for quite a bit this last year. You can definitely tell a dress is forming, which is nice. Yo! Let's get myself a paper cut. I should take a picture of some more. She's keeping all of my projects very, just making sure they're all staying safe. That's what she's doing right now. Okay, this was another one that I like first started. Didn't know what I was doing. Bake Everything with Love by Artiste. Still not done with it. It's okay though. I'm getting closer. I think since the last WIP Parade I've added stuff in. I hope. I think. But I'm hoping it doesn't take more than 5 days to finish this. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear all the background noise outside. I live on a pretty busy street. I miss my old house. It was nice and quiet. Okay. This is the Good Play sampler. So I noticed that in my last WIP Parade, this one went missing. I didn't know what happened to it. Found it. 18 count Ada April showers. It was April 2020 Be Stitch Me fabric of the month. I started this on March 1st, 2021. If curse words bother you, please look away for just a moment. But we loved watching this show. And I'm using, I think I only chose 3 colors. But I'm using my friend Amy, who's Mystical Diamond Art, Smoke, and Charcoal Blue. I love those colors. And then for the green, for the, I think it says like Welcome or something in the middle, I'm using the green, New Green by Victorian Motto. So those are the colors that I'm choosing. Do the sampler. I absolutely love this. It's so funny. I'm so glad I found it. I was a little heartbroken when I thought I lost it. So that one's on the board. This one is Impressions of Japan Quakers in Japan Quaker by Tempting Tangles Design. It's on 28 count Lugana by Be Stitch Me, June 21st. Oh, June 2021, called Neptune. And I'm stitching this with my friend Shelly. She's on YouTube as Oh My Ada, but I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm hoping she's gonna, maybe she'll come back when, you know, I come back. I don't know. Not that I'm saying I have anything to do that. That may have been taken the wrong way. What I'm saying is I've noticed that a lot of people have kind of, not necessarily disappeared, but they're just kind of temporarily taking a break, which I totally get. I kind of did that all of last year, really. I think I may have put up 3 videos max, but yeah. So I think 2022 was just kind of I need a break from all social things. So hopefully we're coming back. I'm hoping this doesn't give you too much of a glare. Oh, good. It's not. Quakers in Japan Quaker. This is what it's going to look like. We started this one together. It doesn't look any different. No, it does not. But Shelly did make this bag, and it's beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this bag. So 5 days at least. I'm hoping to at least finish this and possibly another motif or 2, depending on how crazy the day is. We'll see what happens. Whoa. Getting stuck on all the things. Oh, I got her little cute card in there too, so that's what stuff is getting caught on, sorry. I love this bag so much. Okay, I'm not going to zip that one up. And that is actually one of the pulls for WIP Go, is the Quakers in Japan. And then, what was the other one? Oh, I have these 2. Please hold. I mean, don't hold for too long because I'm not going too far, but I forgot about this. This one is Part of Your World Sal Story Stitches on Facebook. I absolutely love her patterns. And they're all free. So if you're looking for a free pattern, please go check her out. She's amazing. She does I think it's either a coffee link or a Ko-fi link. I'm not sure which, but toss her some money. 32 count linen Be Stitch Me. I think it's called Be Stitch Me. And it was September Fabric of the Month, 2022. I started this yesterday. So this is a new year, new start. This is where I'm at. I'm working on the frame. And I love this. I love this. I think I chose well for the colors. for fabric. Because part of your world, Little Mermaid, obviously. They said to stay away from, I think it was like, try not to do too many blue, like don't do like a blue color because automatically you think ocean water, you want to do a blue color. Try not to do too much blue in your fabric because of the way the pattern is going to work out. So I'm assuming the pattern is going to have a lot of blues in it. So that was one of my New Year, New starts. Moving on. This is another one that I'd like to get work on. This was last year's Sal, which is Tale as Old as Time by Story Stitches. 18 count Ada Be Stitch Me Winter Blues. Fabric of the month. And I started this on September 30th, 2021. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Oh, right here. Here we go. Does not look any different. That's okay though. Still working on the frame. I have a feeling once I get the frame done, the rest of it will kind of just whip on by. Have a feeling. Okay, so let me close that guy up. And this one also got pulled as my other WIP Go for this month. It's Metallica Flag Skull by BDI Designs on Etsy. I'm stitching this on Dirty Chalkboard 18 count Ada by Be Stitch Me. And it's my first attempt removing the background, so we'll see what happens. This is, I started January 22nd of 2021. And I usually put my salvage edge at the top, so that's where we're at. So at least 5 days. Should be nice. Super excited. I'm excited about it now. I don't know how I'll feel about it in January, but July. But hopefully, this will give me something to like really focus in on. Now, granted, my other 500 projects won't get attention because I'm focusing on these, but that's beside the point. Okay, on that note, I'm going to pause here. And we're going to grab the full coverage WIP Go and then move on to the next steps. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hang on. And we're back. I did forget to. So I'm going to add these before I start doing full coverage. This is my Chatelaine Japanese Garden Mandala. Started this on my birthday, which is 8/24 in 21. And I'm stitching this on 28 count black linen. This one scares the poops out of me. Just so y'all know. It's not just regular X's, people. But here we go. So no change, but it's going to get at least 5 days this year. At least. I don't think I'll be able to finish like the entire center motif. Because that's pretty... Whoop, that's pretty big. But maybe. It's kind of a goal, but I'm not sure I'll get there. That's okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. And grab this and shove this in the bag. And the reason why I forgot about them was because they were on that shelf with all the other season with that big bag. Whoops. Oh, geez. That's my face. Okay, I don't want to bend the picture. Please. Be nice. Okay. And this bag was made for me by my lovely friend, Teresa. And I love it because of all the colors. So, I'm going to shove that one in there now. So, oh, I should probably do it to where I can see what it is. Not that I would forget, because the bright butterflies. Okay. The next one is Glendon Place, Sleepy Hollow. I've loved this one for so long. And also got this for my girl, Bobbi. 95% sure, because I have all the stuff. This is on 28 count Lugana. It's a mystery. It was December 21's Be Stitch Me fabric. And I started this on December 23rd, 2021. And here's where I'm at. So a little bit of progress since you've last seen it. Not enough. Can you guys see her? She's trying to figure out if she can get in that box. This cat. You're so funny, S'more. Okay. I don't remember if... No, I don't think she made me this one too. No, this was from a Be Stitch Me box. So I'm going to shove this guy over here. And try to even out my bags or else stuff falls all over the place. Okay, now we can go into all of the full coverage. I'm getting a message from something. Anyways, I'm going to start with the non-Hades and then we'll go into the Hades. So this one is called Toy Story Stained Glass. And it's by I Cross Stitch Patterns on Etsy. I'm doing this on 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I'm doing this for my new boss. Again, life at the end. And I started this on September 17th, 2022. And here's where I'm at. Whoa, I need to pull it back a little bit more. And possibly pull it up just a little bit. Yeah. So I also bought a Tinkerbell one, and there's enough fabric on the other side for me to do her. So she's going to stay with me. But that's where I'm at so far. I actually really like this pattern. And it fits really well on my super long, I have like a long but narrow like Q-snap, and it works really well on there. So with these, I can tell you percentages, I guess. I'm at 34.3%. This is Gecko Rouge. Supernatural Cats. Oh, I just tossed the paper. Please hold. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. Gecko Rouge. Again, hanging with the Gidge peeps with my join members. We were talking about it. My friend Gabby found this after we adopted 2 little boys named Sam and Dean. Seemed fitting. So I purchased it. And do I have my tracker? I had a tracker. Oh, it fell with the paper. Just kidding. 28 count Lugana. This was purchased with the kit. And because they only do kits from what I understand, Gecko Rouge does. And started this on December 23rd, 2021. I'm at 7.51%. Don't mind the super wrinkly. I was trying a different, not a Q-snap, but it's like a weird, anyways. That's where I'm at. I forgot to pull it out of the Q-snap thingy before doing the video. So I'll shove this in this bag. That will go in that one cubicle. This one is Georgia Bulldogs. Whoa. Apparently I'm still attached to something. I'm doing this for my old boss, the one who hired me. This is by Lone Wolf Cross Stitch. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. This is the Georgia Bulldogs. And this is what I've gotten up to. I'm now sitting at 11.8%. I really like how you can see the G coming in. So, oh, she's in the flamingo bag because that was Miss Hendry's thing. All about the flamingos. Okay, the next one is Be Mine by Tilton Crafts. This is by Daniel Kordick. It's on 18 count Ada, and I started this on March 8th, 2019. So they're getting some of the older ones. And I'm sitting now at 23.96%. That's what I ended the year with. And whoop, here's where I'm at. Hopefully you can see all that. Where am I going? Here, here, and I got down to the bottom of the border. So, still working across there, and then plan to work my way up. That's the game plan. I thought this was going to make this faster, but I don't know if it makes it any faster. It's okay. Can I show you guys the picture? Because I actually have a picture for that one. Jeez. Sorry, any. Here we go. That picture may have come up twice because the husband may have popped it up. I don't know. There's that. Let's see. This one. Whoa. No. What just happened? Just kidding. I put the paper in on. Okay. The last one was Be Mine. This one is Serenity and Indy. Let's try that again. Here we go. I love Sailor Moon. I've loved them since I was a little kid. Loved the show. And this is also by Daniel Kordick. Tilton Crafts. 18 count Ada. Started on February 12th, 2019. And I'm at 11.43%. Oh, I might as well just keep it right here because this is where I'm at. So I'll just scroll up just a little bit. I don't think there was too much progress made on her last year, but that's okay. Again, these are all on this year's WIP board, so at some point they'll get 5 days, which will be nice. Keep hitting a coffee cup. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. This is Severus Snape. This is by the Cross Stitch Salon. She was on Etsy, but she's no longer there. It's on 18 count Ada. I started this on January 24th, 2021. I'm at 10% even. And I'll just leave it right there. Because it's actually not that much, like, farther to go. That's how big it's going to be. I hope I'm giving the husband enough time to pop up photos. I have to remember to keep that going. Okay, this is Game of Thrones, Turn on the Bright. also on Etsy. It's 28 count Lugana. I started this on May 23rd, 2021. My friend Daphne Chamberlain just showed hers on her channel, so go check it out because I think she's just at the 20 or the 50% mark. I am not. I am at 0.28%. But that's okay. Again, listen, folds. Okay, there we go. That's where I'm at. That's my starting point. Five days of focus on that will be nice. Let's see. This one is also Turn on the Bright, All Avengers, All Movies. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 9th, 2021. For those of you who've been around for a minute, you may remember that I did a BAP-ania in May, obviously 2021, where I started a new BAP every day in the month of May. And these were part of that. So, oh, I guess I should have. Please hold. Sorry. Obviously, I still have a working needle on this. I did work on this a little bit. I come into this year at 0.61%. There's where I'm at. You can kind of see Iron Man's face coming in. I think that's Iron Man if I remember correctly. So that's my starting point. And fuzzies. Maybe that's what causes the floss tube itchy nose. All the fuzzies flying around. Okay, this one is Harry Potter Stained Glass, also by Turn on the Bright on Etsy. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this one on January 7th of 2021, so this was not part of BAP-ania. And I come in this year at 1.09%. Now, please keep in mind that the 310 that I'm stitching is not accounted for on the pattern. Because I have this in Pattern Keeper. So the only thing it's accounting for is like this, I think it's 939 or 820 or something like that. But it's not accounting for the 310. So I'm actually doing way more stitches than what is planned, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, and this one, absolutely love this one. Can't wait to see progress on this. It is Kingdom of Books. Oops. I bought this from a Etsy store called Needlework of Russia as a Russian kit. It's 14 count Ada, and it came with the kit and floss. I started this on April 19th, 2021. Wow, I almost said 2019. That was way wrong. This is the one I believe I stabbed myself in the last WIP Parade, but here we are. So again, no progress, but I'm hoping to get there this year with 5 days. I'm going to work a lot of that background. I know a lot of people have chosen fabrics to, you know, not have to stitch that background. I really like the background. I like the wood grain look. So I'm good with it. There's that one. Okay, now we go into the hates. And here is the first pull for this January's WIP Go. It was Once Upon a Fairy Tale. Heaven and Earth Designs by Amy Stewart. It is 25 count pre-grid Lugana, and I started this January 1st, 2021. I will forever remember this project because this was the very first one when I came out of my no starts in 2020, and I happened to be on a Zoom with all of my lovely Australian friends. I haven't seen them in forever. I don't know if they're still doing their Zooms or not. I can't stay up late enough for them anymore, though. I wish I could. Jeez Louise, I forgot how big this thing is. Okay, so this is supersize max color Once Upon a Fairy Tale. And I'm up in this corner right here. And I started this again with my girls from Australia. I miss their faces. And I am coming in at 2.8%. That is what I'm starting this year with. And it will see work this month. And let me just grab my bag for this so I can start putting this stuff in here. So I don't want it to go too far because I actually need to work on this one. I can hang out in my little basket over there. This one is the second one that got pulled. It is called Virus Detected. Heaven and Earth Design. I'm not going to keep saying Heaven and Earth Designs from this point forward. They're all Heaven and Earth Designs, but this is by Randall Spangler. I'm doing this on 28 count pre-grid Lugana, and it is, I started May 16th, 2021. And I'm doing this 2/1 tent stitch. And this is my starting point. I have it in the Q-snap because this is what I'm working on first. I can't wait. Can't wait to see all the progress it gets me. Okay, I'm going to throw that there. I think your bag is here, so I can put your card away. Okay. This is Oriental Triptych by... I'm going to have the husband put the name up here. Well, with the picture, you should be able to see the name. Also 28 count pre-grid Lugana. Keep in mind, all of my Hades are typically on 28 count, all 10th stitch. I'll try to keep remembering to say that, but if I don't, please know that that's probably what it is. Started on May 7th, and I'm coming in at 0.36%. And it goes this way. There we go. Starting on the frame. Can't wait to work on that frame more. I actually really like the ones that have the frames, and then you work your way inward, if that makes sense. So there's that. Whoa, 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 listen. Ooh, I haven't had to yell out, listen, Linda, because I'm not working with technology today. Because the husband's being nice and putting in all the photos. This is called Mini I Love You by Randall Spangler. I'm doing this on 18 count Aida, so this is a 2/1. And I started this just because I was thinking of my mom. And I started this on August 21st, 2022. And here's where I'm at. If you by chance remember the Kingdom of Books, I had a fiasco with it with the Amazon purchase. This is the fabric from it. So I'm not tossing the fabric, might as well use it, right? So this is where I'm at. And I'm coming in at 6% complete. This one is Jukebox by, is it Kiro Marchetti? God. I thought it was Shiro Marchetti, but that's wrong. Is it Kiro Marchetti? I don't remember. My friend Gail over at, oh shoot, she changed her name. Wombat. I don't remember. She knows how to correct me. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. And I started this on May 14th. This is it. This one is a big one. It is supersized max collar. And it's gorgeous, but it's big. I'm coming in at 0.41%. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Can't wait to get to like the actual jukebox part of it, because, oh man, the colors in that look phenomenal. This one is actually the one that started all the things. So this is Technology Meltdown by Randall Spangler. I actually have a cover photo for this one. This one gets me. If I had a spirit animal, that's what it would be. 25 count Lugana. I'm doing this 1/1, but I'm actually going to change it to 2/110. I started this on June 9th of 2019. And this is the one that I put up a poll, I think on like my Instagram or something, and asked everyone, do I do it 2/1 tent stitch? Or do I do it 1/1? Because this is my very first time doing anything 25 count. And that's where I'm at so far. That's my starting point. And I'm coming in at 13.45%. So I'm going to switch this over to 2/1 tent stitch. Yeah. Just see myself giving myself a paper cut like under my arm or something. This is Mini Cletus by Richard Lorenz. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this with my friend Zakiya. And we started on May 25th, 2021. And here's where I'm at. Lady Wing Designs is Zakiya's channel. So that's where I'm at. And I'm coming in at 2.03%. I don't think S'more will knock my tripod over. She might. It's right by her food. This is Which Way. I started this with my lovely friend Nicole over at Vanity Design Studios. This is by Molly Harrison. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 15th. Is that where I'm at? Yeah. So don't mind the dangling threads. That's where I'm at. And I'm coming in at 0.31%. Nicole and I started, I think it was 6 altogether in May of 2021. This one is called I Remember. by Adele I don't know if it's Sesser or Sessier, Seisier. This is 18 Count Ada Havana by Color and Cotton. And I started this on August 29th of 2019. I started this in memory of my mother. And I'm coming in at 39.52% complete. There's where I'm at. You can start to see the girl taking shape on the beach. So I'm excited to see this one come through. I still would like to keep this as my day 24 stitch with my friend. Hopefully she's doing well. I haven't spoken to her. I need to text her and find out how she's doing. She's doing this in memory, I believe, of her husband. And so she started hers. Mine was already started, but we decided we were going to stitch on the 24th every month. So I don't always stitch on the 24th, but I try to make it up by stitching like 3 days in a row. So if I miss it, I'm still good. I'm still kind of on point. This one is down here. So I got to start switching bags. That goes over there. This is, okay, so this is the one that I've had a few questions about. Am I still doing 2 of them? Yes. Yes, I am. Because remember that crazy and random at the beginning? That's where we're at. So this is Skeleton Ride. This is the one that I'm doing for my friend. It is by Jim Todd, 28 count. I have this written down as Easy Guide Lugana, but I think that's because originally I was doing it on the other one. So this is not. This is pre-graded by me, and it's for my buddy Chris. I started this on June 7th, 2021, and I'm coming in at 1.73%. Remember that number. 1.73%. Here's where I'm at. And again, 10 stitch. And I'll put these flosses back in here where they belong. So, remember that number, 1.73%? Okay, cool. Because here we are with the supersize max color of Skeleton Ride, also, of course, by Jim Todd. Pre-Gwyd Lugana. This is for my husband, and this was started on 8/8/21, and I'm at 1.79%. Let's check out the difference. Shall we? Yeah. So 1.79. I don't know if I can hold both of these up at the same time. Let's see if I can do it. Probably not. 1.73. Oh, geez. Listen, I was so close. So close to making this work. 1.73. 1.79. Here's the difference so far. Yay. Still super excited. I don't want to stab myself with that needle. Hi, S'more. You decided to come join me. Whoop. I'm going to take that as a yes. Oh, dear. You're not getting in those boxes, Cat. She's going to try. Sorry, I have to keep ducking down to get my bags that are on the floor. Thank you for turning around. Nobody wants to see that back end of you. You have such a pretty face. Just saying. Struggle bussing. Okay. Whoa. You're struggle bussing. Are you good? Her balance has been way off since she's lost a lot of weight. She has a hard time balancing on things. It's okay. She's fine. This is another one that I started with Nicole from Vanna Lee Design Studio. This is by Rose Kahn called Magic Study. This was limited edition. This is the purple and blue version. There's now a rainbow version if you would like to go get that from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's on 25 count pre-grid Lugana, and I started it May 1st. This was the beginning of my Bapania. So here's where I'm at, and I'm coming in at 0.45% complete. I'm going to try not to shake the cat. I'm sorry. And this is in my lovely bag that was gifted to me. I think I lucked out and I was actually in one of her Zooms and my name got pulled for a win. A raffle win. So, beautiful bag that she created for me, which holds her project in it. There you go. Your hair is flying all over the place. Okay. Anyways, sorry. This is Tiki Beach Sunset. This is by Amy Stewart. which is so funny because Amy Stewart was like one of the ones that I said I would never stitch because they're just too big, and now I think I have like 6 of them. Anyways, 28 count pre-grid Lugana, and this was started on April 7th, 2021. This was, I believe, 7-year anniversary project that I started. I'm coming in at 3.30%. I love how you can see like it's not a chandelier, but like the little wind chime. I think it's called a wind chime. My little gecko that's here on the wall. Yeah, long ways to go. I have to remember where it's at. Okay. Phew. If I don't keep some sort of order. This is, as I was just saying, Mermaid's Treasure. Also by Amy Stewart, 28 count pre-grid Lugana. This was my January 1st, 2022 start. So this is my new year, new start last year. And some more hairs on it. In my Zoom group, we chit-chat a lot about how I just need to find a doctor-like house. So my friend Izzy gifted me that needle minder. So I keep that with me always. And it's on Mermaid Treasure because it reminds me of Izzy. I'm doing this trying to waste thing. I don't know how well it's working, but that's where I'm at. And I'm coming in at 0.63%. So this is my new year, new start last year. Love this one. It's so pretty. So pretty. I have another project on the other side of this one, but we're not gonna. I have a feeling it's not you. Is it you? Huh. It is you. I mean, that would make sense, right? Mermaid's Treasure, Ocean, just saying. Okay, and a lot of my bags are from Be Stitch Me boxes that I have purchased in the past. I have a problem. It's okay. Brandy understands. This is Mother of Dragon. Now these were, this one and the next one were my first 2 Hades that I had ever started. This was the second one. It's Mother of Dragon by Alexandra Vibach. It's on 18 count pre-gridded Aida. I bought both of these as a kit from Heaven and Earth Designs. And I started this on November 6th, 2018. And I'm coming in at 15.10%. As soon as I can get to it. Here we go. So, do I have much more stitching over there? Not really. That was my shoulder popping. Okay. So I had, I think, like up to here over done. I just did a little bit here and then decided I wanted to work down. So you can really see that dragon wing and the dragon body coming in. And then I'm just working all the way down. This is the game plan with 310. So that's where I'm at. So I'm super excited. I got actually a lot decent progress on this one this year, I think. Considering that my starting point was 8.78% and now I'm at 15.10. So I think that's good. Pretty proud. Mother of Dragon. Yep. And this last one is Dragonkin. This was my first Hade. It's on 18 count pre-grid Lugana. It's by Ann Stokes. I'm not sure if this is the one that's retired now because I know that there were, I think, 5 or 6 of them by Ann Stokes that were retiring. My starting point was 16%. I'm now at 27.24%. And I started this on August 1st, 2018. Now this one I'm going to have to scroll because I decided kind of a color completion thing. Let me see if I can drop there we go. So here's kind of where I was at. I'm hoping you can see that okay. And then again, thanks to Pattern Keeper. Do I need to back up even more? Maybe. I kind of just started picking colors and going with them and just completing them. So you can see her face coming in, the wings on both sides. Whoop. I can't scroll it any faster because my fingers are stuck under the fabric. There's her body and her arm. I don't know if you can see that. There's her arm and there's like her fingers coming in right here. I just realized that now that I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm stuck. And s'mores now under the fabric. Okay. There's the bottom of the dragon. And I think, I can't see, Peeping Tom. I think that's it. I think that's the bottom of the dragon tail. I think. So, again, lots of progress was made on this one. I'm super excited, and I'm just going to hold my head there for just a moment. Boop, and we're just going to keep going. Yeah, I'm super excited about this one. Hi, S'more. I think I just grabbed 902 and just started going, which was most of the body of the dragon and the wings. And then I started grabbing 310 and just ran with it. Yeah, hi. She's been so lovey-dovey. Okay, so that, like I said, puts me at 27.24%. And that's it for my WIP Go, I believe. I'm going to put all this away and we'll get into the next drawer. I'll be right back. And we're reset. Okay, on to the next ones. So these are non-full coverage. These are the ones that are in this drawer that's popped out right here. You can see the stack. This is, whoa, I got it off of Amazon. It's a pre-printed kit. My Van Gogh one went missing, and my Cherry Blossom one is now downstairs. But I just started this one because I just got it for Christmas. And I didn't do a project tracker for it because I usually don't with these. This is the one that I like to kind of keep in my car. Because if we need to go somewhere, it takes at least half an hour to get wherever it is that we're going. So there's that one. This one is Spider-Man number 5 by Nikki Pattern on Etsy. It's on 14 count blue Ada. And it was for a teacher that I was doing for, what's it called? Teacher appreciation. This teacher no longer works there, but I started this on August 15th, 2021. This was just before I got hired. And this is where I've gotten to. I'm sure I can find somebody who loves Spider-Man. My son might even like this one because it's geometric looking. So, but this is obviously not top priority anymore. Unless my son says he really wants it. This one is Lady Justice. Again, I think this project tracker is with the other two that went missing. But here's what she looks like. Oop, glare. She's absolutely beautiful. And so therefore, I can't tell you what fabric I'm stitching it on. I do know it's a 30, might be 28 count. It looks like 28 count Lugana. I think so. So this was the fabric of the month. This is where I'm at. Again, I start in the middle, work my way down, and then I work my way up. Hoping to get some stitches into her this year because I really love her. I don't think I worked on her for too many days to get that much progress, so. Zip all the things up. This one is, I'm trying not to knock the stack, over. Words are still hard. They're always going to be hard. It's just the way it is. Okay. This is Geisha Angel. I got this from Michelle Bendy Stitchy a while ago. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I got this just after my mom passed away. This is on 18 count Ada Nova by Be Stitch Me. It was a February 2020 fabric of the month. I wrote on the card, but I didn't tell myself when I started it. I think I started it before I actually started documenting, no, because I got it in 2020. I have no idea. But here's where I'm at. It still looks weird. She's kind of blowing out a little bit. There we go. Those wings are killing me. Do I have a project tracker in this? I do, but I didn't write anything on it. I literally have the project tracker in my hand, y'all. Literally have it in my hand. It's okay. It's alright. It's a long video. Just the way we like them. Alright. This one is called Sampler 185. It's by the number 2, X2 number, stitch art. So it's 2x2 stitch art on Etsy. This is on 28 count Lugana Be Stitch Me Blood Orange. And I'm using Sale Floss Hocus Pocus. And I started this on October 10th, 2021. Did not get very far, and that's okay, but this is where I'm at. If you hear a bag rustling, it's because S'more's decided she needs to be in a plastic bag. It's okay. She's fine. Here's where I'm at on that one. I'm also trying to keep the project like in front of my face so if the picture's over here, it's not interfering. This one I started when we moved into this house because I just needed to stitch on something. So this is Frederick the Literate. I found this at a Goodwill, but that's what it looks like with the sticker prices there in the center, so you can't really see the picture. But this one I think is so cute. And I didn't get very far because, like I said, I just kind of started on it just to start something. And there's the, like, part of the start of the bookshelf. Start of the bookshelf. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's that. Another dimensions kit. And I couldn't find my project trackers at the time, so I did not have one for this. But I could probably, I don't know if I want to zip that up or not. Is that plastic going to get in the way? Maybe. Future me's problem. This is One Nation Under God by Twin Peak Primitives. This is on 28 count, Not Another Sampler Lugana by Stitch Me. I started this for Inauguration Day, and this was January 20th, 2021. Has not changed. Again, I think the reason why is because I'm doing it over one, and this is such a soft fabric that I'm struggling just a little bit. But there's where we are so far. I love it. I love the way it looks. I like it being tiny. But stitching it is a little difficult. Okay. This one is, I did not put this on top. Alice in Wonderland Sal. This is by Owl Forest Embroidery. This was a free sale. It's on 18 count Ada Atlantis by Stitch Me. It was March 2020 fabric of the month. And I started this with a good friend of mine called Cross Stitch Liz on Instagram. I almost said Etsy again. That's still wrong. And I started this on April 23rd, 2021. I'm still in the same spot. Still love it though. And I think there was a option to do like 3 colors or 14 colors or something like that. I went with 14 and I picked out my own colors for my stash. Yoink. All right, come on now. All the things. There we go. Yep, go good. All my flosses are in there. I don't know if my instructional sheet is in there, but that's future me's problem. Okay, this one is 1816. Remember what we talked about earlier about brutalizing names? Is it Virlanda sampler? This was in a Samplers and Antique Needlework Quarterly Summer magazine in 2015. It was reproduced by Lisa Harris. It's on Oksana's 28 count Monaco. And this is my first reproduction sampler. I've never, like, none of them have ever called out to me. I'm doing this with Mo Sales Silk number 138. So she didn't have a name for this one. I started this on January 9th, 2020. No, 2022. And this is my start. I'm not a big... I can say that to this day, I'm still not a very big sampler person with like the alphabets and all that stuff. Although this project and the next project are going to make liars out of me. However, this one did draw me in. And it's a very beautiful blue that I'm stitching this with. It almost looks black, but it's not. Oh, nope, you can see the color right there. It's a vibrant blue. Very gorgeous. So I would love to get back to that one. I'm going to say that a lot. I'm not going to say that a lot. I'm going to try not to, but I would like to get back to that one. This one right here was, I got a gift card to Bobbi's shop, which is Pumpkin Creek Primitives. I'm going to keep popping her in there. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab something that I like, but wouldn't typically buy for myself. And that was this one. This is Teresa Kogut. Is it Kogut? Nope, brutalizing names. Land That I Love. I believe Pam from Just Keep Stitching. Wow, I totally blinked. Was doing this one, and that's what drew my eye to it. I'm not big on houses. I'm not big on any of this, but for some reason, this one just called me. So I did it. I took it. And I'm doing this on 40 count linen, Grandpa's Sleeve by, is it XU Designs? Jew Designs? Never going to say that correctly. I started this on August 28th, 2021. Let me just make sure I show you the right side. Here's where I'm at. Remember we were talking earlier about borders and they don't meet up? Yeah, mine's not meeting up. It's fine. So I've decided to I tried to do the border first. Did not work out. That's okay. So then I came in, I did the alphabet, and I'm starting to work inward to work back outward, if that makes sense. So I love this fabric. On same said fabric, I am working on, let me put this in said bag before I lose stuff, because apparently I lose stuff. and I'm good at it. So let me put this in here. The second project, thanks to Pam from Just Keep Stitching, is called Take Me Out to the Ball Game by Little House Needleworks. It looks like this. Last year, my son and daughter both played baseball, softball. There's not a lot of softball patterns out there. I found one, thanks to a couple of friends of mine who've mentioned it. It's on my wish list. This is also on 40 count, grab a sleeve, started for the baseball season. So this was August 31st, 2021. And this is on the opposite side, because I'm going to use all of this. So there's where I'm at. And then over here in this little spot, I have a Heinz It project that's for baseball, but I'm going to switch it out to make it softball. And so all of that fabric will be used. Not a spot wasted. Take this and shove this guy in here so I don't lose that. Oh no, don't damage the book. Okay, here we go. This is called Love the Beach Life by Ursula Michael, Imaginating. So here's where I'm at with that. I started this on 28 count Lugana called Wet Sand. It was in the summer box of 2021 by Be Stitch Me. And I started this on July 20th, 2021. Has not changed. I love it though. The color changes in it are kind of a pain in the tuchus, but the outcome of it's gorgeous. I love that. And I know she will too. The friend that I'm making this for. Maybe, oh, okay. Do you see how I'm struggling? Do you see this? Struggle bus. Always a struggle bus. Hot mess express. Okay. Keep going. This is Star Wars Sampler. Also by the 2x2 stitch art on Etsy. She's killing my arm today. 18 count Ada called Poison Apple. It was in the Halloween box 2020 by Be Stitch Me. And I'm using Mo Sales IWGUI is the name of the floss. And I started this on September 14th, 2021. My borders are small. I'm good with it. I kind of like how it's a tone on tone kind of, in a way. You can see it really well in life, like in person, but I like the way it's showing up on camera. There's that one. And hopefully the husband shot up a picture somewhere on the screen. This one is, again, this project tracker is with all the other missing project trackers. This is called Sweet Maple. And I've loved this one since Jennifer Upton stitched it. She was the model stitcher. I love this one. My only thing is, though, is that she has a massive bead right on her chest. And I can't find that bead. Like it's supposed to, I think it's supposed to be like a necklace. I can't find that bead anywhere. That's okay. I'll figure it out. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I even used a fabric that Jennifer Upton was destashing. So I thought that worked out even better. Here's my progress. It's beautiful. It's blue, it's opalescent, and it goes into like a green. So that's where I'm at so far. Gosh, she looks good. Man. Okay, another one I need to get back to. And here I was, you know, oh, I don't do the fancy ladies and all that. That's why you never say never. Never say never. So, and I think I got some of the beads, but like I said, I'm missing, I think, the treasure and something else. Anyways, there's that. I think that's what slowed me down on that one, honestly, was when I realized I couldn't get everything. I kind of panicked. This is, now, I know she changed the name, and I should have looked it up, but I forgot. It was NYC Twin Towers Scene by Stitching Jules Design on Etsy. This is on 18 count Ada Aurora by Be Stitch Me, and Vikki Stitchin' Button was doing this in memory of the 20 years. And I started this on 9/11/2021. And of course, I had to purchase the Vikki bag. So she did these. I love it. Mine looks a little loud, but I'm hoping that it's going to make sense when it's all said and done. Is this my front? Yes. Here we go. So that's where I'm at. It's not a lot, but it's a start. Oh. I love Stitching Jules designs. I don't have enough of hers, to be honest, but that's okay. Here's another one called Music Note Tree. Grab all my stuff here. Also by Stitching Jules Design on Etsy. 18 count Ada on pine. And this was in the St. Patty's box 2021. This was for another teacher who I was starting this for. She is no longer there as well. And I started this on 8/5. Is that 15? 5. Nope. August 5th, 2021. This is where I'm at. I'm just going to do this for our room. We don't have a band room anymore. Again, whole life story update at the end. Anyways. But I'll still do that for us. Okay, this one is Trimming Tree. Winnie the Pooh. Came as a kit. I changed the fabric. See if I can get that back in there. Yay! I am doing this on 18 count bell bottom from Color and Cotton. This was September 2019. And I started this on April 19th, 2021. Has not changed. Again, there's 1,000,001 fractional stitches on this. And I just love this Ada, so I don't want to change it. But I'm being super stubborn. Because I do like, you know, half stitches and quarter stitches and all that on 28 count. Because that's obviously easier. Not to say it can't be done. Just easier. So there's that one. Okay, well, I thought I had it in there. No? Sorry. It was so close. My flosses got stuck. Okay. Maybe. And now the fabric's stuck. Do you see? Struggle bus. The struggle bus is real, y'all. It's... If I can find it, I will drive it. Obviously. Okay. Moving on. This one was also a new start. I don't think I have a tracker for... Oh, I do. Look at me. This is called... Well, I'm calling it Snow Fox because it doesn't actually have a name. It just says 1510 on it without dropping stuff. It's by Riolis. I'm calling it Snow Fox. It's on 32 count Lugana sandbar from Be Stitch Me Ocean Box 2022. And I started this on December 24th, 2022. And small start. I just wanted to see how the floss felt. I totally just lied to you. I was going to start this. I did start this on Be Stitch Me and realized that the fabric was, the floss, it's like that wool floss, so it was too tight. So I just stuck with the Kit Ada, which is fine. Okay. These two have been around forever. This is Quotes to Live By 1 and 2 because I'm doing it twice. I'm honestly thinking at this point, I just want to do this for my son. I don't think that he'll care that the top part is pink. He might. I don't think he will. I think I'm going to change it into boy tones. I really like this piece. And then this one will be Scarlet's. This one's obviously a lot more done. This was by Stitchrovia. This was before I had project trackers and all of that. So I know they're both 18 count Ada. I know they're both Color and Cotton. I think I can tell you the names of them. There's that tag and that tag. One of them is Goldenrod, and the other one is Caramel Latte. So Quotes to Live By. Unfortunately, that pattern is retired. It was a charity pattern, I believe, and Stitchrovia finally took it down a couple years ago. This was in the coffee box of 2022, and it's called Falling Leaves and Coffee Please by Autumn Lane Stitchery. This was in the box. Super cute. You're going to notice that this, it looks really way off on my fabric. I'll explain in just a minute. So there's that one. It's 32 count Macchiato Be Stitch Me. And I'm using all the fabric and the floss from the coffee box that was recommended for this pattern. And again, huge piece of fabric. Itty bitty little stitching. I'm doing this over one because I plan to do this 4 times. I have quite a few people in mind that I would like to gift this to, and this will fit into a, I think, 10-inch hoop that I can finish it with. So that's the reason why it's itty bitty and way off on sizing. I started that November 23rd, 2022. I started it the day I got my box. Let's just be real. And I'm using all the Be Stitch Me flosses. This box was like my favorite box. So cute. And last but not least, because how many starts do you do on New Year's? Like New Year's Day starts? Like how many? Yeah, because this person did 3. So here's number 2, because you saw the other one. This is Reaching Skyward Sal 2023 by Modern Folk Embroidery. I didn't think I would ever do one of these. Again, not my style typically, but for some reason this year is calling out to me. I'm doing this on 32 count linen cold foam. This came out of the Coffee Be Stitch Me box, and I had my husband pick out the colors. So all 3 of them are Sale Flosses. They were all fabric of the month. No, they were not. They were silks of the month, because she has a club. You can join her on Facebook. So I started this one on January 1st, 2023, because the husband told me I could purchase it. So here's where I'm at. I love it so far. So I've only used 2 colors so far. I've got the darker blue on the outside, and then this one here is, I'll show you. But it's a variegated. So these are the 3 flosses that the husband picked out. And I'll see if the husband can put up a picture so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So this right here is going to be for the frame and everything that's supposed to be in 310. Oh my God, that's so vibrant. And yes, it is really that vibrant. It looks so good. So that's our frame. Or I'm sorry, that's like the borders in the 310. This is the framing area. So when you look at the picture itself, on the outside, the frame, it's going to be this, which is the variegated floss that you see going through. It's absolutely gorgeous. So there's that one. And then this is the one that he chose for the inner parts as my light color. And I wish they had names, but like I said, unfortunately they do not. This one kind of looks like it's variegated, but it's really not. It's, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like the dye didn't go all the way through in some spots. So I don't know if you would technically call that variegated, but those are the 3 colors. And I love it. So that's what I'm going to do it in. All right. So it's like every category got a new start. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So, Modern Folk Embroidery. It's not the first pattern I've owned by him, but it's the first one I think I've started. So there's, oh no, don't ruin the fabric. Don't do it. Oh no, it's just a zipper. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up, hit reset, and we'll be right back. All right, peeps, we are at the end. This is the last stack. These are all full coverage. The first few are not Hades. The rest of them are. Yeah. So let's get started. This one is called Waltz Saw Star by Artisy. And this is on 28 count Lugana. I'm doing this with CXC floss and DMC floss. This was a gift to me. So she gave me some of the flosses. And this is my start. I'm doing this with no grid. I'm freaking myself out. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. But she's gorgeous. Go ahead and pop her in with all her flosses so I don't lose them. Okay. This one is Harry Potter book covers by Fox and Teacup Designs on 28 count fabric. I started this on... Did I tell you when I started the last one? I'm pretty sure I have a project tracker for that one. Yeah, I do. October 5th, 2021 is when I started the other pattern. This one I started on April 17th, 2022. My friend Amy was stitching this and I thought, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I have to do it. So there's a start. And that one's coming in at 1.46%. I don't think I checked the percentage on the other one. I don't think I did. Okay, I'm coming down here to grab my bags. Okay. Some sort of organization or I'm in so much trouble. This one is the one that we don't really talk about. My aunt bought that for me for Christmas in 2018. And I now know it's an Ann Stokes design. Or she's the artist. I haven't really worked on it much, I don't think. I see I have a needle here, which tells me I did something. But I didn't do much. It's on paper pattern, so I'm kind of spoiled now to where it's kind of hard for me to work on it, but that's okay. So no project tracker for that one. I do know it was Christmas 2018 though, because that was when I first started getting into cross stitching, and she wanted to know like what I would want for Christmas. So this one is Once Upon a Time 2 by Witchy Kit Designs. 28 count pre-grid Lugana, and I started this for my daughter's 11th birthday. She's going to be a teenager this year, and I don't like it. Anyways, May 4th, 2021. Small start. I can't believe it, you guys. My oldest is going to be legal to drink, and my youngest is going to be the last teenager that I have. We're done. We have no one under the age of 12 after May. Let's see. This one is, this was the Cross Stitch Studio 2022 Mystery Sal, and I love it. I want to finish it, but I kind of petered out real fast with it. It's on 28 count easy guide, and the releases were on the 1st and the 15th. And under the theme mystery, I started on December 30th, 2021, because that's when the first page released. Oh, looks like I think I may have gotten 2 pages in. I think I got the first 2 pages in, and then I started on the last one and petered out. I like it better when I can see the whole pattern, so I can cross country and go. It was getting too thick to cross country in the 1 page. So, definitely looking forward to finishing that one, and this needs to go in my other little bag that I've created. This one is Sailor Moon Squad by Daniel Kordick, 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 19th, 2021, and I'm coming in at 1.36%. Oh, with this one I couldn't give you a percentage because it was page by page. Anyways, 1.36%. Here's where I'm at. It's kind of hard to, well, you can kind of see that there's stitching down here. I did the frame for Venus. So that's where I was starting at. I don't know if you can really see it. I think I had that problem last time, but you can kind of see that there's white stitching here. So that one, again, Sailor Moon fan. This is Marilyn Monroe Quote by Tilton Crafts. The other one's also Tilton Crafts. I should have said that. The artist is Destiny Amber Lee, 28 count pre-grid Lugana, and I started this on May 24th, 2021. Let me hold it up correctly. This is another one that's kind of hard to see, like all the stitches, because the stitches are like 38.65, I think, so super light. So you can't really see all the honeycomb that I've done. But absolutely gorgeous. Love those. Okay, I'm going to try an attempt. Oh, this one actually has its own bag. Sorry. This one goes in here. And these guys go in here. Pretty sure. 1, 2. And, oh, where'd it go? And 3. Okay. Now those ones are done and put away. I won't put the other ones away because they all just go into that big mumbo jumbo bag that I made umpteen years ago and never finished. Again, remember talking about new starts? So I needed a new hate start, right? So I also started this on January 1st, 2023. This is Mini Dancer Dragon. Nope. Yep. Mini Dancer Dragon. Dragon Dancer. Dragon Dancer. I can't read. Mini Dragon Dancer. This is Heaven and Earth Designs. And again, from this point forward, it's all Heaven and Earth Designs. So I'll just tell you who the artist is. This was Ann Stokes. This is now a retired pattern, which is why I had to have it. 18 count Ada. I'm using color and cotton candy. And this was November 2019 fabric of the month. And I actually started at the bottom right because I wanted to start on the 310 and work my way up. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. But it sounded like a good plan. So that's what I went with. So there's that. There's my new start for the full coverage, I guess. Okay. This is Fairy of Happy Endings by Jana Posverina. These names, I can't. 28 count, easy guide. This was back when Michelle was doing a couple of freebies. And so I grabbed this one. This was May 10th, 2021. Again, part of my Bapania. This one's coming in at 0.41%. I was like, how come I didn't tell you on the last one? Because I just started it. Calm down. Okay. This one is a quick stitch Papillon. I believe is how it's actually pronounced. I think the artist name is Ching Chao Kook. Not sure. 28 count Lugana. I'm doing this for my sister-in-law in honor of their dog, Roxy, because she's adorable. And I started this on June 6th, 2021. And that's where I'm at. Obviously, I still have a needle in there. And I'm starting this one at 0.34%. I don't know if any of my percentages will change on a lot of these because, again, focusing, not focusing. This is Dragon Race Into the Night by Rose Kahn. This is on 25 count easy guide. And this is a max color. I started this on May 30th, 2021. Keep in mind, again, these are all tent stitches. 2 over 1 tent, all of them. Okay. And that one's coming in at 0.34%. This is Maui Princess. I think this is still a freebie on the Heaven and Earth Designs website. And this is by Hannah Disney. I'm doing this on 28 count pre-grid Lugana. And I started this on May 3rd, 2021. I'm at 0.63%. This is Songs Under the Cherry Tree by Chris Ortega, 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 31st, 2021. Let me see a little bit over there on the side. Here we go. This one's coming in at 1.40%. Sailor's Ruin, also by Ann Stokes. This is 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 26, 2021, and I'm coming in at 0.67%. Love the water. Love the water. This is The One True by Sherry Gerhardt. 25 count pre-grid Lugana. This is started May 11th, and I'm coming in at 1.51%. I think I'm coming in and filling in now at this point. That's what it looks like. This is Bloodfire by Sherry Gerhardt. Oh, I've got 2 of them by her. Okay, cool. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. This is one I started with Nicole. I started this on May 5th, 2021. Again, a lot of these were from my Bapania in 2021. That's where I'm at with that one. That one's coming in at 0.62%. This is The Dire Snow, also by Sherry Gerhardt. I must really like her patterns. I do not need to add any more to the wish list. I do not need to add any more. Okay, 25 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 2nd, 2021. And I'm coming in at 1.27%. Do not need to go look her up. I do not. I will. I don't need to. This is Hidden a Key by Randall Spangler. This guy gets me. I'm just saying. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 29th, 2021. And I'm coming in at 3.84%. This is when my sister-in-law was trying to help me with an app on my phone and it wasn't cooperating. So I started to stitch on this while she tried to figure it out. That's how far I got by the time we realized what was going on. The Open Road by Donna Gelsinger. 28 count easy guide. May 21st, 2021. Coming in at 0.53%. Oh, it's blowing out. It's getting later in the day. It's taken a while to record this. So there's that. Fanciful Witch by Molly Harrison. Started this on May 28th, 2021. I'm coming in at 1.42%. I think I got this one as a companion piece for Which Way, I believe. Which you'll see that here soon, if you haven't seen it already. Have you seen that one already? I don't remember. Okay, Fanciful Witch, and that one's coming in at 1.42%. I think I may have said that already. Dark Gothic Fairy by Morgan Fitzsimmons, 28 count pre-grid Lugana, and I started this on May 20th, 2021, so this is another one that I started with Nicole, and I'm coming in at 1.12%. It's kind of hard to see. Ooh. And it's funny because it looks really slanted, but it's really not. I mean, it kind of is because I started stitching in hand, but it looks so much more slanted because that tip of the wing is there. Okay. Computer Catastrophes, also by Randall Spangler. 28 count Lugana. Started on May 27th, 2021, and I'm coming in at 1.70%. I started on the curtain. Stop blowing out, Linda. There we go. Dawn of Victory by Alexandra V. Bach, 28 count Lugana. Started this on May 18th, 2021. Oh, I don't know what I'm unfolding it for. I only got this itty bitty cute little start. I'm coming in at 0.35%. I wish you wouldn't, like, come on now. There we go. It's awfully bright all up in the face, y'all. Spring Queen. Oh, no. Please hold. I'm throwing papers and I'm kicking drawers. Okay, you stay there. This is Spring Queen by Bridget Ashwood. I started this with my friend Lilian. 28 count Lugana. And I started this on May 8th, 2021. I'm right in the top border of the... Listen, I know there's gridding on there. Stop it. I'm coming in at 0.28% with this. This is Japan Garden by Dominic Davison. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. I started this on May 17th, 2021. And I'm coming in with 0.74%. I should have mentioned these project tracker cards way in the beginning. Try to remember to link them down below. I don't know if she's done any 2023 yet. It's still early. I don't know. This is the one that I can never pronounce. It's TSUKIUAGI by... He's going to have to put the name up there because I can't pronounce it. And I feel bad because it's Japanese and I feel like I should be able to pronounce it. But that's, yeah, neither here nor there. 28 count Easy Guide Lugana. This was started on May 12th, 2021. And I'm up here in this corner. And if you look right here, TSUKIU, because I can't read backwards, AGI. That's the name of the pattern. It's absolutely gorgeous. Coming in at 1.26%. This is Mini Mulan by Melanie Dellin. And 28 count Lugana. I started this on May 22nd, 2021. I'm at 1.26%. And that's where I'm at. This is Hazel World Giraffe by Dakota Detweiler. 28 count pre-grid Lugana. This is a mini. May 13th, 2021. I'm coming in at 7.15%. And it's, like I said, it's mini. It's little. This is Dragon Garden Max Color by Rose Kahn. This is the one that I need to restart. So I started this on May 6th, 2021. I had 0.51% completed. I'm going to X that out and restart it. Probably not this year because, again, not a focus piece. But all I'm going to do is flip it over and start on the other side. But that's where I was at with this one. And the last one is Mini Fearlessly Unique Flamingo by Sheena Pike. This is one of the ones that was retiring. 28 count Lugana Garden Party by Be Stitch Me. This was started September 18th, 2021. This one does not have a background, which is why I'm using this. And I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm coming in with 3.83% complete. See if I can actually get it in there because it's kind of hard to see the fabric and the flosses at the same time. But there's the start of my flamingo. All right, y'all. I don't know how we did it. Hour and a half. I seriously thought 2 hours or more. I think it helps because of the fact that I'm not looking for photos and all that stuff. The husband and I discussed it before I started doing this video that he would help by popping up videos here. I'm going to move this big stack before I knock it over and then I cry on because I don't know how to cut that out. Anyways, so quick, I guess-ish life update. We obviously moved since I've seen you last. So my little wall here is actually hung on my, what are those called? Cubicles, I guess, is what we can call them. Since then, my father-in-law has moved in. He moved from Montana, so he's living with us now. It's been great. We love having him here. He also works for the school that I work for. He's one of our paras, which is fantastic. And I kind of think he found his calling, which is kind of nice. Work's been going great. We found out in July that our principal at the time was being promoted to district. And so she moved on to district office and we got a new principal. And the new principal that we have now used to be the dean. So we're actually pretty familiar with him. Super great to work for. So, like, I don't want to say low key, as in like he doesn't care, but he's not as stressed, which is fantastic for me because then I'm not as stressed because I tend to feed off of the feelings that are in the room. So, when I first got there, because I was learning so much, and I'm still learning so much, and so much has changed within the district that I constantly felt like I was in panic mode. This year, I don't feel like that, which is a great feeling. I also feel like maybe I'm not doing my job, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of back and forth battles that I still have about my job because I still don't know what the heck I'm doing, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to grab a little sip real quick. Jonah's been enjoying high school. It's still weird that he's a freshman and now he's halfway through freshman year and running forward for sophomore. Scarlett has done her softball. She did soccer. They won the girls' championships. Actually, boys and girls both were in the playoff, in the finals for the championship games. The boys unfortunately lost in the penalty kickout, and the girls won it. So we got to take home 2 trophies, championship and runner-up, which was fantastic. This season coming up is football season, so Scarlett's going to be doing cheer. Jonah really didn't do any sports this year. I think it was because high school, they start so early. Like, with the K-8s, what we've been used to is, you know, you get your, all of your health stuff in order, make sure that you're okay, you get your clearance and all that, and then a week later is tryouts, and then you start your sport. Whereas with high school, it seems to be like a month out to 2 months out, where they were practicing for football before school even started. So we weren't really prepared or had the knowledge to know that, okay, we need to start prepping now. So now that we know that, I think he really wants to go for basketball next year. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, new boss at work. We had a registrar position taken away from us at the beginning of the school year. The district finally realized that was not such a great idea, so they gave us our registrar positions back. So we have a new person that's working with us. She's been within the district, I think, for like 10 years, but she's new to our school. So it's been really nice. It's been really quiet. It's been... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like even though I'm still learning so much and I'm still trying to figure everything out, which obviously I'm never going to figure everything out because it constantly changes year to year or within days. So, but finally kind of finding a rhythm and making it work. I've had a lot less of like hard time sleeping at night because I panicked about work, and I constantly joke about, okay, when am I going to get my pink slip? So that's it's actually kind of funny because my boss and I joke about it all the time. So every day, at least once a day, I'm telling the husband that I've been pink slipped. So, but anyways, so there's that. Father-in-law is doing good. Husband's still working from home, which is great. I love the fact that he's still working from home because I don't want him to have to drive all the way out to Scottsdale, which is like an hour away. But he's doing really good. I think our plan this year is to kind of get back to focusing in on us and our health. Again, the weight loss, I would love to get back to losing weight. But with the move, financially, I just can't go back to Optavia right now. I would love to. I just can't do it right now. But within the next year and a half-ish, when our lease is up here, we are actually hoping that we're in a position to buy. Because if I could just buy a house and be done with it, it'd be great. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. It's more, last year, and when I say last year, I mean, 2021, ended up having, we thought she had a UTI, and we took her in and found out she actually had crystals in her bladder, so we had to have them surgically removed. They removed 5 of them at the time, and so we had to put her on this, like, kidney diet or whatever, and no, it wasn't a kidney diet, it was a bladder diet. So just to kind of help protect her bladder, make sure that her bladder is still functioning correctly and all that good stuff, and about a year later, within, like, the same month, a year later, she started not acting right. I noticed that she seemed really lethargic. She was losing weight really fast. We took her in and found out that she does have stage 3 for kidney failure. The way the vet explained it was it's not exactly a death sentence. It just means that her kidneys aren't functioning as they should be, obviously. And there's things that we can do to help her out. So we tried to give her this potassium glucosamate thing that we put in our wet food to help her, see if we could stabilize it, because obviously you can't get rid of it, but you can help slow it down and stabilize it. And it's working, but not as fast as they would like. And she's still losing way too much weight. The first time we brought her in, she was almost 8 pounds. After the surgery, when we did the checkup, like 2 months later, she dropped to like 7.5 pounds. She's now 6.5 pounds. So she's losing weight way too fast, especially for an adult animal. So now we have to, I do it at home, and I put an IV in between her shoulder blades, and we give her 100, I think it's milligrams or something like that, of saline fluid to help flush out her kidneys. We've done 3 treatments so far, and I've got to say, I think it's actually working. Like, her appetite's going up just a little bit. Her fur doesn't look as dull as it did, 2 weeks ago. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be the trick that helps to prolong her life. Obviously, her kidneys will never be 100% again, but she's only 6, so I feel like she still has a lot of life left in her, and to give up on her this early I just don't feel like that'd be right. So she seems to be doing well. She does not like the cold water. The needle, she doesn't mind as much as long as I can get it in there smoothly. But because she gets so dehydrated, it's really hard to get through that layer of skin. So, but other than that, she's doing all right. I'm doing okay. The kids are doing great, as far as I know, unless they're not telling me something. But I'm pretty sure they're good. Husband's doing good. And like I said, the home is hunky-dory as usual. So not like anything too exciting. Doing WIP Go, I am hoping that it's going to amp me up to at least do a video a month. I'm hoping. So that way I can keep you guys updated with how my WIP Go's going. It can help keep me accountable for WIP Go. And so I don't peter out and, by the time June, July rolls around. I do know that I'd like to get my, my join membership up and running again. Originally it was photos every day, which I'm thinking I can probably start doing that again. It's not going to be a lot of progress. And that's what I think slowed me down a lot with making videos and doing the join membership and all of that stuff, is because I feel like I don't have enough content for you. And, that just doesn't sit well with me, because I know what I used to do versus what I do now. And a lot of you have come at me and said, hey, listen, we get it. You were a stay-at-home mom. You're a working mom now. It's fine. Just do you. And I think that that's kind of going to be my focus this year for 2023, is to just be me. And if it's not fun, then don't do it. And if it's fun, great. Have at it. So, I'm not going to make the promise of, oh yeah, I'm going to be here every week, or I'm going to be here every 2 weeks, or whatever. But I am hoping at least once a month, by doing WIP Go, I can go through and say, hey, these are the numbers that were pulled. This is the progress that I made. These are the numbers that are pulled for next month, so on and so forth. And I can kind of at least keep that ball rolling, because I do miss my stitchy peeps. And I honestly, I just backed away from everything. Like, I stopped watching FlossTube. I was not on social media at all. I just changed my, Creativity by Gidge nails to Creates, because I'm no longer a Color Street stylist. There was an issue there, and it wasn't like a personal issue or anything like that. There was something wrong with my card. They couldn't accept it, so I no longer have a website, which I'm assuming means I'm no longer a stylist, which is weird, because somebody just told me yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that they made an order under my name. So I don't know what that means. But I am letting you guys know, cat's out the bag. I am not a Color Street stylist anymore. I would love to be, but I'm not. So I changed that, and what we're planning on doing with that page is just kind of randomly showing things that I'm working on, or I would love to get back into making scissor fobs and selling them. Our rent did pretty much double, and although we're okay, it means we no longer have a savings spot for me to purchase a home, and I would like to purchase a home so I don't have to pay the ridiculous price that I'm paying here for renting, if that makes sense. So just a little bit of side money that we would like to put into a savings account or whatever. My husband also got a heat press and a printer that has sublimation ink in it. If you know where I'm going with this, fantastic. If not, it means we can make stuff. So my husband's had a lot of fun making earrings, keychains. We're working on shirts. We're still learning and comprehending like what type of fabric we have to use. We get that you need to use polyester. The problem with polyester, though, is that a lot of it's see-through, and I don't want to give 12-year-old girls see-through shirts. Just saying. So it's still a learning curve, and I mean, at some point, maybe the husband and I might throw up a couple videos on here just to show what we're doing. We might keep that in the join membership, because my YouTube channel has basically always been just me. And it's not that I'm not willing to share. Oh, my stomach's talking. Sorry if you guys heard that. I've been doing this for about 2 hours now. 2.5 hours, 3 hours, somewhere. I don't know, between all the prep and the put away and all the stuff. Anyways, I've never really let my family on here. And it's not so much because it's mine. I mean, it is, but it's more of a safety thing. So I think with the join membership, I'd be more comfortable, like, letting my kids on there. I mean, obviously my kids have been on there because we were doing the Universal Yums there for a while. But just doing more, you know, family type videos and stuff like that, just so you guys can get a glimpse into our lives, see what we're doing, see what we're up to. Because we're just everyday people. Nothing special. So, but maybe we could do sublimation videos there and show you guys what we're creating and what we're making, and who knows what we're going to get into. Who knows? I have no idea. It's all retirement planning, right? It's all retirement planning. So on that note, I'm going to bid you all adieu. I'm going to say farewell, stay random, don't kiss your projects, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!